This video presents a series of intense and emotional hearings where individuals face the consequences of their actions after failing to follow the rules set for them. Each case reveals real-life struggles, including addiction, poor decision-making, and the difficulty of rebuilding a stable life after being given a second chance. The atmosphere is serious, with strong emphasis placed on honesty, responsibility, and the importance of making better choices moving forward. One of the most impactful moments comes from a case involving a woman who had just been released, only to immediately fall back into harmful habits. Her situation highlights how difficult it can be to break free from addiction and how quickly things can spiral when accountability is ignored. Her attitude and lack of honesty become a major concern, showing that change requires not just promises, but real effort and commitment. Another case focuses on a man dealing with a long history of substance abuse and legal trouble. His story reflects a cycle that many people struggle to escape, where repeated mistakes lead to increasingly serious consequences. It becomes clear that without a genuine desire to change, the same patterns will continue, often leading to even harsher outcomes. There is also a situation involving a family-related conflict, where the importance of personal responsibility and setting a better example for loved ones is strongly emphasized. The message is clear: actions don't just affect one person, they impact families, especially children who look up to their parents. Throughout the video, a consistent theme emerges: second chances are valuable, but they come with strict expectations. Simply being given another opportunity is not enough. Real change requires discipline, honesty, and consistent effort. The video ultimately serves as a powerful reminder that every choice matters, and failing to take responsibility can lead to serious, life-changing consequences.
All right, so I'm going to sentence her to 6 years deferred adjudication. You're getting a job, and there are plenty of jobs that are available. You're going to knock your pride aside, and if you're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's or working on fries, you're going to be the best fry person you can be until you move up. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
How far did you go in school?
9th grade.
9th grade. Why did you drop out?
I had a problem at home.
What were these problems? You using drugs?
No, not necessarily. Just like things that were going on with my mom's marriage and everything else.
And what's that tattoo on your neck?
It says only the strong survive.
All right. People love to put down sayings on their bodies because they can't remember them. All right. It's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Proof of employment. And it's going to be proof of full-time employment within 15 days. If you have to get 2 part-time jobs, you will get 2 part-time jobs for the court. Full-time employment is at least 40 hours a week. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes.
And so were your rights terminated?
No.
What happened to your parental rights?
I still have my rights, but I just don't have my daughter. My family just agreed to take care of me until take care of my daughter until I get back on my feet.
Parenting classes, and I want intensive parenting classes. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution that will not be waived. She has to do those. You're either going to get your GED or either you're going to get some sort of trade certificate. Take in consideration 2023 CR 2907, County Court Cause number 667-964, 685-144, 70047. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, and she's to be tested once a week. Make sure the levels are going down. If the levels start going up, issue a motion to revoke. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per week until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Mr. Maldonado?
Are you Mr. Maldonado?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Maldonado, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Waiving habitual.
In relations, court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. And the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the only issue I have a question about, what is the issue with the running concurrent?
So he is on parole. He has a blue warrant pending currently. Obviously, we understand that parole ultimately is the one that gets to decide that, but it certainly would help if the court would notate on the judgment that it will run concurrent if he gets revoked on his revocation.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Mr. Maldonado? All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Court will take in consideration 2023 CR 2969. This will run concurrent with 2018 CR 9258W. Do you understand that the court has no jurisdiction to order the parole board to run these cases concurrently?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that that is merely a recommendation from this court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Very much so.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. We can go off the record. How old are you?
40.
You are getting close to the point in my life that I'm in, which is I'm in the twilight of my life, or as they say, the winter of my life. So you're going to have to ask yourself, do you want to continue in and out of prison? Yeah. All right, counsel, you received all the discovery, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rahman, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, the state is making a motion to proceed on the lesser included assault family class A misdemeanor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, family, married household as a class A misdemeanor? Range of punishment is anywhere from a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have evidence to find you guilty, the court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Have you all spoke to the complainant?
We have. Yes, we have spoken with the complainant.
And is she aware of this and in favor of this?
At the time when we finally finalized the plea, we had not been able to reach the complainant. She was previously non-cooperative.
Okay. All right. Are you still with the complainant? Do you have any children with her? That relationship is over. You're not to speak to her. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you violate my conditions, that we're going to have issues. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. And with regards to the broken television sets, is there a restitution amount that's due for breaking 2 TVs?
There was no restitution amount included in the agreement.
All right. So do you know if there's restitution? People have to watch football. It's Texas.
I'm not aware of any restitution or any restitution asked for.
All right. So I see that alcohol was involved in this. If you're drug tested today, are you going to be positive for anything?
No.
All right. You can't be using drugs when you're working in the oil field.
Right.
All right. All right. Do you have any children?
I have one.
How old?
She's going to be 5 this year.
All right. And is she in your life? Do you see her on a regular basis? And she's not with Miss Garza?
No.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, the BIPP course, no contact with Patricia Garza. I'm going to do 80 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you've completed those, then the 80 hours will be satisfied. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Do you take UAs for your job? I know some do when they work in all fields, or is it only if there's an accident?
I believe it's only when it's an accident.
All right, we're going to do 90 sober meetings in 90 days. I know you are in the all fields, but sometimes they can have you do those on subpoena. All of you come around. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because anything else?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Apologies. For his travel, I don't know, is it in Texas, outside of Texas, either way, can we get directed from the court
Yes.
or that permission? Please?
All right, defendant is allowed to travel for work.
Thank you.
And my understanding, he says it's in Midland. All right, did you review?
As the video comes to a close, it delivers a powerful message about the importance of personal responsibility and the true meaning of second chances. Each story shown is not just about mistakes, but about the choices people make after being given another opportunity to fix their lives. It becomes clear that change doesn't happen overnight. It requires discipline, honesty, and a genuine effort to move in a better direction. The individuals in the video all faced moments where they could have chosen differently, and their outcomes reflect those decisions. Some struggled with addiction, others with anger or poor judgment, but the common thread is that ignoring responsibilities only makes situations worse. The video highlights how repeating the same patterns can lead to consequences that become harder to escape over time. It also sends a deeper message about how actions don't just affect one person. Families, children, and loved ones are often impacted by these decisions, making it even more important to break negative cycles and become a better example for others. Taking responsibility is not just about avoiding trouble, it's about building a stable and meaningful life. In the end, the video serves as a strong reminder that opportunities to change are valuable but limited. What truly matters is how seriously those chances are taken. Without commitment and effort, even the best opportunities can be lost, leading to outcomes that could have been avoided.